Hello everybody, this is the Geezer.
I'm Biddy.
And this is a video about the Haven amenities and the cabin that we stayed in on our trip to Alaska. We arrived in Seattle, SeaTac, and we stayed in Belltown, which is a crazy ass place. So crazy that they didn't even notice that me and the Biddy were there. This is a model of the boat, and that's where our room was on the end. It's an aft-facing penthouse suite. It's your entry, you walk in. And this is the first room. There's 2 full rooms and 2 full baths. There's a couple of drinks, but they don't bring you the drinks. You have to go get your own. They bring you some champagne.
Even though you have a butler, he cannot bring any drinks to your cabin.
That's the rules, but you might be able to work it out if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So this is the main room, the living area, which can also serve as a second room if you have other people with you. That couch folds out, and it can have 2 people, and they have a full bathroom.
Right. Well, we didn't use that. And this was our amazing balcony. For Alaska, we really wanted to enjoy the Glacier Bay Day, where you actually spend the whole day just cruising around Glacier Bay. And having this balcony with, as you can see, these views, it's almost panoramic. And not to mention the fact that we didn't have that wind in the back. So we had amazing views once we were out there.
This is, I mean, you want to call it a balcony, it's a deck. You know, it's about 10 times the size of a regular balcony. There was so much room out there, and you'll be seeing, okay, 8.5. Anyway, but this is, here we are in Seattle.
It was just amazing.
Waiting to leave, and you can see it kind of wraps around where you can see, because we're on the end. But look how big. I mean, my goodness, you have a place to...
You have an entry exit from your bedroom and from the living room area.
There's some of the snacks and
and if you're familiar with the Haven, the butler service, you get that every day when you come back. You usually have your snacks.
So we're going to first show you again, the bathroom. We call it, you can call
this was the guest bathroom.
Yeah, we didn't really use it. I had to use it because, I'm the geezer, and Biddy had her privacy in the bathroom. But it's a perfectly, I'm imagining this is pretty much just the size of a regular bathroom in a regular cabin.
Yeah.
And there's everything you need in there, plenty of room, full shower.
And the showers have a shampoo, a conditioner, and a body wash in all of the showers. So you don't need to pack any of that. It comes standard with NCL.
This is the second room. This is the bedroom with the actual full size.
And look at those lights.
King size bed. Yeah.
Remember, we were in Europe. We had mirrors up there.
That's true. And we won't talk about that now, because we're a family.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Yeah, but those lights that were up there, they were great. But since we didn't get high or anything, they weren't that exciting. So anyway, so there's going into the master bath, which was, of course, huge. Considering
you're on a cruise ship.
2 real double vanities right there. 2 separate sinks, as you can see.
And I have to just say that there's the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash in there.
Make sure you use the right one, right?
But over at the Vanity with the double sinks, one is a moisturizer and one is the soap.
Liquid soap. And you spent how many days using liquid?
I didn't realize.
Moisturizer?
I was using the moisturizer to wash my hands every day.
Also, be aware that there's a see-through glass between the toilet and the shower, so if there's 2 people in there at the same time doing different things, hopefully you'll be okay with that. And a full-size tub.
Yeah, we didn't even use that on this trip.
Didn't use the tub. Biddy's the bath taker. We call her Biddy the bath taker. But she didn't take one on this trip. We didn't even touch this the whole time. But it's a full-size tub. You could easily fit in there, even after eating the buffet. And there is in the corner, there's some bath salts, but there's no bar soap. No bar soap. Right?
You have to ask your butler for that.
And this is, the little.
You also have to ask your butler for blankets, which apparently come standard in the regular cabins, but in the Haven, they actually were not there.
We didn't find them if they were there, so.
So we had, that's me.
There she is.
That's me, the old biddy.
So this is the view from, and you can take it from here because I don't know what this is. This is where you do your makeup, right?
Oh, you got a lit makeup mirror, and there's the blow dryer you can see is there as well.
And a separate entrance.
And I'm on my phone before we leave Seattle, because once you go out there to sea, you're not going to have any connection. So do all your texting.
What they offer on the boat is if you've been cruising, it's weak.
Yes.
But you do have separate entrances onto the deck. I'm going to still call it a deck because it's bigger than a balcony. One from the master bedroom and one from the living area. So you have that, and then of course you have these, which we didn't use very much. I think I used it on our way out, because after that it was just too cold and rainy.
Well, I remember sitting out there when we were again cruising the Glacier Bay. So
yeah, you get some. It'd be nicer in the Caribbean, obviously, or something like that. But and then there's Rainier, and this is on our way. I just threw this in just to show you. This is our view from our deck.
It was just amazing. We even saw, I'm sorry, but we saw UFOs. But maybe that's another subject.
And everybody just stopped watching. These people are nuts. It was very crazy. It was crazy. It lasted almost a half an hour. There was lights in the sky. They were flying in formation. They were zooming all around.
There was 3 of them.
We couldn't figure out, and I didn't record it because it was going to be dark and blurry like it is every other time you see a UFO video. But it was something.
Definitely look at the skies if you take an Alaskan
We were going
cruise.
from Ketchikan down to Juneau, or from Juneau, to Ketchikan, which is no man's land. There's literally nobody there, and these things are there. Anyway, back to the room. There's your Nespresso and your glasses and silverware and your menu. So this is basically the room. It's just incredible to have all this space, and it was awesome.
And we talked about this. We were a part of the Haven. There it is. However, we were about.
Well, the Haven is at the three football field. The Haven complex is at the very front of the ship, and we're at the aft, so we're at the end. So we're about 900 feet away.
So we did a lot of steps.
Yes, if you want to run down to the Haven to take advantage of their snacks and doing all their things down at the bar, you're going to be walking.
We just did not use the Haven as far as this part goes. We didn't use it as much as other Haven guests.
The people who are living in this area. Their rooms are in this area.
Right. We were all the way they're in the front of the boat. We're in the back. So we didn't use as much of these amenities as they did.
But this was a great area and great bartenders. Very friendly, very knowledgeable.
And the Haven restaurant, amazing.
We're going to get to that.
Are you going to have that here?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the Haven observation deck, which mimics the actual observation deck for the ship, but this is private. And you can see there's plenty of room. There's a bar. They have snacks there every day.
Snacks. They're awesome.
And this is a picture of me doing absolutely nothing, which is what that was my goal.
I took that picture.
You did.
No, and they always had a layout. This was the private Haven pool, indoor deck.
And the hot tub area.
And the hot tub's on the out. Oh, there's
it's
one
also in here, but that's the sun deck, which I don't know if I put any video in here of this.
But this is all private to the Haven.
And it's important to notice on this cruise there were no children. And usually in the Haven they will have children.
Maybe.
And so here it is. This is the Haven restaurant, and I cannot tell you enough how incredible this restaurant is.
It was great.
It was by far the best restaurant on the ship.
Even better than the specialty.
The specialties.
Yes.
So I've seen a few videos of people shooting the menu. I took this very slowly so you could actually look and see what they have. Yes, lobster tails. You can get all the lobster tails you want.
Right, you can order 3 lobster tails.
And there's no upcharges for anything.
No.
As unlike other restaurants where I turned every meal into a surf and turf. There you can see, because
You
why
did.
not? And they just keep bringing them.
No, it was amazing. The food on the Haven restaurant was just amazing.
Yeah, we ate. In the mornings we would run down to the buffet most of the time just to grab a few,
Before we
bites
headed out. Right.
before we headed out. But really, most every meal we ate. And those are beets. Those are bitty beets. She's
That's,
bitty
I
the
like
beet eater,
my
not
I
me.
like my beet salad.
Yeah. And then here's her favorite breakfast: steak and eggs with a Bloody Mary.
Yes, there it is. Yeah, I mean the Haven restaurant and the service, the people, always just so wonderful.
It was by far the best thing going. There she is,
That's
love of
me.
my life.
I'm the old biddy.
Kiss me. And there it is.
And there's the geezer.
And there's the view from the Haven.
That was,
in
Glacier Bay.
Bay. You can't beat that. And there it is again. So that's basically most of everything you're going to see in the Haven. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel and leave your inappropriate and disgraceful comments down below.
Okay.